As a sister of former president of Ghana, and you grew up in a family that is deeply woven into Ghana's history. In fact, when I take out any currency,
it didn't happen before then. I mean, the presidency is recent. But my father, being a member of the Big Six, then he became a judge of the Supreme Court and a Chief Justice.
I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle. If not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And don't forget to on your notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to watch. I never knew that Akuffo English, the way Akuffo speaks, I never knew that it was in the family. Akuffo's sister has come to speak. The way this woman, they talk, the way she expressed herself, and the way she was talking about Coup etat, Eseweni, woman ne kasa, brofono hote. This woman Blair is something else. And I don't know what she was trying to let us understand. She was giving us some secret about some coup that really happened. So without not wasting my time, let's go and listen to what this woman is saying.
As a sister of former president of Ghana, and you grew up in a family that is deeply woven into Ghana's history. In fact, when I take out any currency of mine, we'll see your father's portrait top right.
And my two uncles.
And your two, you see, Oforiata and
was my grand uncle.
And Oforiata is your uncle.
Yes.
Yeah. So 3 of your family members on the currency. Are there any assumptions people make about you because you are the sister of the president?
Yes, it was even happened before then. I mean, the presidency is recent. But my father, being a member of the Big Six, then he became a judge of the Supreme Court and a Chief Justice. I remember going shopping with him when I was a very young girl, about 9 years old, went to Kingsway. We took, I am not exaggerating, to my mind there, we took about 2 hours to get to the floor where I was buying my guitar. He was buying my guitar for me. Right from the car park, every step we took, somebody wanted to talk to him. It took a long time to get there.
Hours.
Yeah. Somebody would stop him, another one would stop him, then we managed to enter the shop. It was the same. All the way till we got to the first floor where the guitar
was. And you got the guitar?
I got the guitar.
Did you learn it?
Yeah, I had these sort of whims all the time, you know.
Where's that guitar?
I don't know. Played it for a bit, but...
Yeah, but it's good to experiment with different things and you find out which works for you. So it's a good mentality to have. I hope you're still experimenting, still entertaining your whims. Yeah, it's a good thing to have.
Now I'm focused. Yes.
Yes. So you're used to the celebrity thing even from when you were young. I mean,
I think so. So it's not as though one finds a way to adjust and distance yourself. You have for your own sanity and survival. You learn along the time. I became very, as I told you, that I didn't go out there so much. That's how I've been able to get through all this.
Yes.
But we've been in what you call the limelight for a long time.
Yeah.
From little children, really.
Are you used to it?
Yes, that's why I said that you find a way.
Do you regret?
To live.
Do you wish you were more private?
Well, there's nothing you can do by your birth. You're settled. You can wish it away, but these are the facts. And you deal with it and find a way to live with it. Yes.
Could you tell that your big brother was going to be president one day?
Yes and no. Let's say that he had a great street following in spite of himself when he was little. So there was something. I remember telling my father one day that J.G. Rollins, you know, he used to come to GIS. Not knowing, I didn't know he was not schooling there. He used to come and visit 2 young men that were there, Larry Lee and Rahul Jaggi were his friends. So he'd come a great time. from under the tree, everybody would be calling him Jerry John. Jerry John. I'm telling you that if I called one of these characters who's now living in Korea somewhere, do you remember so and so? They might say no, but do you remember Jerry John? They'll say yes. And so I told my father that this guy, I thought he was at school there, and he says, everybody, he says yes. Young children like that, you've got to take good care of them, because what he said is that Nihonjiji or you're charismatic. You understand? Because this guy would sit under the tree.
Not move.
No move, but
People
he'll be echoing everywhere. So my father said, young men who draw crowds, like how Nanado was drawing, and how Jerry was just being spoken about everywhere, without him even you knowing him, you've got to nurture them well. Because it means that even if they don't sit on the seat per se, they will be influencing a lot of people. So you've got to, he said, nurture them well and take good care of them. So from that point of view, Nanado was already charismatic because of, he went to a school called Ruru Boys School there. And my father's car, I remember in those days, I forgot it was Austin Martin or something, because very few people, and it was dark green. The number plate was AR9. Everybody knows it around the area. And they used to say Nanado, it was Nanado's car. Yes, in the street, my daddy's car. You're really enjoying this interview.
I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's a time that has gone past, and people want to know about these things. Yeah, that was something else.
Yes.
They used to think the car belonged to him.
Yeah, Nanado's car, because he knew all the characters in the street.
Yeah. So in a way, you could tell that he was marked for public service.
Yes, and that there was. I remember one holiday we came back, and he went to join Ohinijan. That time was in charge of all the footballers, young and old.
Great sports administration.
Yes, he used to go to, there's a place, a smaller stadium where they had there, and they I don't know, for some reason he was popular there, and they named him Bob Negro.
Bob Negro.
Yes.
What a name.
Yes. So he wanted to be a footballer at that time, but they had to stop that because, of course, then the footballers were not learning.
No.
They didn't have these lovely. If he was born today,
Academy using.
he would have been academy.
Yeah,
they would have allowed him.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
But then,
No.
it was taboo.
No.
Because you're coming to break your leg halfway and leave us.
Mess up your future.
Mess up our future. The coup d'etat.
Yes, of 72.
Yes, I was there.
13th January.
Yes, I was there.
Remember?
I think I had finished in 71, and I was back and I was with them a few months before
The coup happened.
The coup happened. Yes, I remember that.
The day was 13th January 1972. You were home?
I was there.
How did you know that there was something happening?
Because I think Echampong was very kind. He confided, I think, the movement. One of my father's aides got to know about it, and
That he was going to overthrow the government.
somehow.
Wow. He gave a prior notice.
He loved my father. I don't know why, but my father went to stay with him when he was, I think, the regional or commissioner in Kumasi. And he went to stay with him.
Really?
Yes, my father stayed with him because he was the roving ambassador at that time for the government that had taken over Kwame Nkrumah that time. He was going from country to country, area to area, explaining what was going on. So Champon hosted him.
Really?
Yes, he hosted him, and the story goes that he was so excited to host him that he got some well-respected matron to come and make sure that he had this. He thought he was having to come and make English breakfast and things, not knowing that my father can eat anything and he loves his African food, only he will not eat it with his hands.
Okay.
But the rest,
He loves it.
yes. So when he found him so relaxed and amusing and funny, I think he just
He took to him.
So they sent message that we can stay there if we want. He's not coming to ruffle us out. But we decided it would not even be good for him if we stayed there. It would look like there's some form of weird
arrangement.
So we left. No, we're not. Yes, but that's the message. He said when we were packing to go, he said that
you can stay.
We should stay.
Okay.
Yes, that was the early morning. They brought the message of the coup. So we were moving just a few belongings, because luckily we hadn't taken so much there. Most of it was still in Nima, but we had to pack, had the cars. But the message that came in, that hey, nobody's coming to ruffle this man. He can take his time. If he wants to move, he can even stay there if he wants to.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you left Peduasi, where did you go?
To Chebi.
Okay. So when you were driving from Peduasi to Chebi, what was the environment? Could you tell that something had happened?
We could tell, yes, something. There was a quiet, but we just went. I don't know why. We just went to Chebi, to my grandmother's house there first to study the situation before we came back to Nima, where they had given us some protection. There was a big tent on the lawn there with a lot of soldiers in there, and to protect us, they say, yes. Although there were some weird incidents when there was a blackout in our house one night. One of the soldiers thought there was something funny going in and came into the house, kitty, to find out. Well, they were all armed in there, but they were not there to harm us.
No.
Yes.
That's a really interesting experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because when you think of a coup, you think of rough soldiers.
Yeah, well, we didn't experience that because the man, that experience he had, gave my father a soft landing.
Yes.
I mean, you just love him when you get to know him. He's just one of those people. He looks austere and distant.
Yes.
Because he's very proper.
Yes.
Yeah, but as you meet with him, he is just an amazing human being.
What do you miss about him?
His laughter.
Okay.
Yes.
Does the former president laugh like him?
Yes, they're different, but yes, I think he laughs.
He had a good sense of humor.
Yeah,
he had a good sense of
humor.
Okay.
Yes.
The woman has spoken and she has brought out a lot of secrets. We have to be very careful as a country. Coup d'etat is not a good thing for a country. The way industries, the way public things will be lost, properties and all those things, killing. We should not encourage coup d'etat. We have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. If you do some place and you hear say people they talk about coup d'etat, they are planning about doing something to the country, please report those people to a nearby police station. We should not encourage coup d'etat. Ghana believes in peace, and Ghana is a peaceful country. We don't have to be encouraging all these things. Look at what this man said. She has brought out a lot of secrets. We have to be very careful. Please, before be very steady for the country inside. Hope we enjoy the peace we have. You can also share your comments under the comment section. Anything that you really want to say, you can also share it over there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you another time.